Been a minute. I have no idea when's the last time I uploaded a video. It was probably I know it was last week, but like probably like Wednesday, maybe Tuesday. Um, yeah. Do you have some good reasons for that? Do you have some bad? Actually, what? All of them are bad reasons because my good reason was gonna be I was out of town, so I didn't have the list set up. I had my phone. I think my last video might have been on my phone too, so that's like a poor excuse. But I was enjoying myself, so and I went to a concert for the Fourth of July, so kind of pass in like where I was at, maybe not. Also, my phone was dead, so it's like after I got home from the concert, I couldn't record it if I wanted. My phone was dead, but then yeah, the other times I was just forgetting and stuff like that. But I remember today. I remember today. Um, so I guess we can kind of do a recap. I feel like the past couple of videos have been recaps, but it really is, I guess. Um, don't have anything to talk about necessarily in this video. Because it has been a while. Um, I, if I record these videos earlier, than I normally do, I would put an counter. If I record these videos like an hour before I do, I'll put an counter up in the corner or something because it's fucking insane how many times I say that. Dude, it's like a reflex at this point. I need to stop. How things been with me? All right. I've been feeling just sometimes at some points of the day where I feel a bit mucky. My energy levels have been pretty low the past few days. Like my diet has been a bit fluctuating. Because I've been going out stuff like that. So there is that. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, Wednesday. Tomorrow I get fucking paid, so sorry for that. Then week's time. Uh, is it week? Well, yeah, because it's Wednesday. 16th, I got to a concert. I'm excited for that. One of my favorite artists, hands down. So I'm excited for that. But the money situation will be pretty tight this month. Didn't because it's there's that. Then me thinking about inappropriate financial decisions. Like I want to get a guitar, but pricing it, ooh, I don't have the money for that. Do not have the money for that. I feel like I have a, or I don't feel like I know I do, and it's something I have no actually known about myself for a while. I have an emotional attachment problem. I get emotionally attached to things a bit way too easily. No matter what the thing is, it could be something like a T-shirt, or it could be something as grand as a person. And maybe not even the person themselves, but that person's attention or the feeling that person gave me. So when I lose that, I kind of go a bit off the rail and kind of lose myself. And then I feel that maybe certain things don't matter because I'm really craving that connection that I felt I had with that person. No matter how one sided it was, no matter how bad for me in the long term it might have been, I just miss what I felt, even if it was bad for me. And I don't know how you get over something like that. With inanimate objects, I can kind of work myself through that. T-shirt, this or that. I can't wear it anymore. That was from when I was a kid. Throw it out. I have no use for that. I don't even look at it. I don't even hang it up and reminisce about it. It's just stored away, taking up user space. Yeah, it's a t-shirt that doesn't take up barely any. Yeah, it's a t-shirt. Doesn't take up a lot of space in the first place. But there's no reason for me to have this. I don't even like. I forget I have this, and the only time I remember I have it is when I'm cleaning or digging for my room. Then I'm like, also I have this. Then I'm like, oh wait, I don't want to throw it out. I like this shirt. It means a lot to me. I haven't thought about this shit since the last time I fucking cleaned my room and I found it. So then I can kind of like I can argue with myself like just throw it out. But when it's a emotional attachment I hold with a person or that involves another person, that can be a bit more difficult because I feel like I need proper closure on my terms. I need to be. We can only end this connection, end this interaction, or whatever thing we have going on with that person. We can only end that when I'm ready to end it. You might have been ready weeks ago, days ago, months ago, but I'm not emotionally ready yet. So we can only do when I'm ready. And life doesn't work like that. Um. So when I don't get the closure on my terms, and even when I do, I'm not entirely satisfied. I'm just able to deal with the emotional repercussions easier. It's not like when if I get the closure on my terms, the closure I wanted, that I automatically feel better and the emotions don't hit me. They still do, but it's way more manageable and not as intense. As in, if I don't do it on my terms, because who gets it? Because you know, that's not fucking person. They don't. They're not my fucking minion that follows whatever I do, whatever I want to do. They also got their own flow of life, their own wave of life, their own pace, their own tempo in life. So sometimes it doesn't sync up to what I want, and when that happens, and it might end on their terms, not mine, it becomes more difficult for me. And I need to find a way to deal with that emotional attachment with people. Or just with anything in general. It becomes something so stupid like a. Let me see. What's around my room that might be stupid? I kind of don't have any dumb shit out right now, but the T-shirt example I used earlier, that wasn't a random example. That was a legit example. I had this button-up Yu-Gi-Oh shirt. Don't know where my parents found it, or how I got it, but I did. I fucking love that shit, bro. I fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah. And I don't think I have that anymore. I might, but I think I might have thrown it out. Simply because I'm like, yeah, it's cool, but it's also like kind of cheesy, and I forget about this thing until I find it again. And it's not even something I can wear because it was made for a kid, and I can't even like modify it to fit a adult. Like, why do I have this? Yeah, it might be my favorite shirt when I was a kid. Actually, I still use certain piece. I still use a certain piece of clothing, but anyway, yeah, this might be my favorite thing as a kid, but I can't even wear it. I don't even remember it. It's not like a super rare or like designer type thing or like holds a deep emotional moment or like a huge memory where I want to keep it. It's just something I really, really, really liked as a kid, but I'm not a kid anymore, and it's something I will remember. I still remember it, but let's throw it out. Um, that's easy to do with things like T-shirts. With people connections, and stuff, or and it's easy. But yeah, um, besides that, things been pretty good. I was in San Francisco for my concert on the 4th of July. I gained weird level of cockiness or not cockiness, confidence when I'm in San Francisco, especially when I'm driving. First time driving in San Francisco, bro. And especially my car is it's a Charger, so it's like a bigger car. But when I say Charger, don't think like Hellcat or nice car. It's a 2010. It's a fucking crap box. Um, when I'm on the highway, the fucking wheel fucking shakes, vibrates. It doesn't have enough brake sensors. It's a piece of shit, but it's not a piece of shit. But yeah, so I was kind of like nervous driving that. But also, it's a big ass car too. And it's always doesn't have like the modern features that cars do. But I managed. I just completely avoided the hill areas. Besides one on Bay Street, but besides that, that was fine. But yeah, I gain a different level of confidence especially when I'm driving. But also think just like in person with myself, I gain a level of confidence, and I believe it's because of the type of city San Francisco is compared to the city I live in. Car dominated city. People there isn't like a culture with the city. With a city like San Francisco, there is a culture there. There's the general overall culture of the city, but then you have the individual cultures of the different districts and different areas. Like where on Mission Street, that's a very that area is very Hispanic area, so you see the influence there. Same thing with like Japantown or Chinatown, you see the influence there of the culture. Where I live, there's none of that. Also, I think people are less friendly here compared to San Francisco. So I don't know, I think someone like me who's a bit introverted, being in a city like that, the thing is, I'm an introvert, but I really want to be an extrovert. I really want to like be out there, but I'm in this fucking shell, titanium shell that I can't break through. It's very weird. Um, but in San Francisco, I think also due to the type of city it is. Also, I think due to the fact that I don't live there, so if I fool myself, it doesn't really matter. But it's also I, the culture of the city is very nice too. How it's very close. Also, I love how it's walkable. The more you walk, the more joy of a person you are. So, yeah, I think being in cities like that can kind of help with my personal growth. And now that I know that I have a bit more confidence driving in there, I'm not gonna drive around the city, but I definitely feel more confident to the point where if I do if I have the time, have the money, and I have a reason to be down there, I can just go. Why not? Why not just go? I like the city. I just need a reason. Oh, this is cool shop that I want to try. Oh, they have this pop up. Or just a street fair. There's an event going on. I want to go like whatever the reason is. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's young and long enough yapping. Going back assistant this week. I'm probably until Friday. But hey, this is good for me. I don't have anything to complain about. Yeah. So what's no? Any question was ending the video with the question: am I happy? No. I I do feel a bit muddy throughout the day. Am I happy? No. I'm not entirely sad.